Okay, in this video, we're going to go over the basics of creating a Facebook lead generation ad with the lead generation ad objective. I think it's called collect leads for your business or different things inside the dashboard. It's always changing. But the bottom line is these are ads where a form pops up within Facebook and it can pre-fill contact info such as name, email, phone, their street address, and other fields that you want to collect. You can actually survey, ask up to 3 questions there. And the awesome thing is that the info you collect is 99.99% accurate. It's the data Facebook has, and people give Facebook their real cell numbers so their friends could have it, their real email addresses, etc., so they can log in. So this is a really useful ad objective if you want to generate high quality leads. And here's the basic overview, the steps I'm going to walk through now. First thing you're going to want to do when you create a lead generation ad objective campaign is create a thank you video or page. Now you can directly link to whatever you're offering, but it's good practice to actually say thank you and tell them to go check their email for the resource and send an email so that they're conditioned to not only see your face or open emails from you, but also so that you get increased conversions down the road, that there's a signal to their email provider that they want to receive stuff from you. You don't have to understand that right now, but just we want to create a thank you page or video. Next thing you want to do is create the actual ad with the capture form inside of Facebook. I'm going to show you how to do that. And then finally, you're going to use a service like Zapier.com to tie the lead ad form to your CRM, or use it to just send your initial conversational auto reply through Gmail or even via auto text. So that's the outline. Those are the steps. I'm going to jump in now and start showing you how to do all this. Okay, on the screen you see a video embedded from YouTube of a thank you video I did for people requesting a property report, specifically an RPR report for seller ads. And I want to show you this video, what I do here, so that you get an idea of the why. So let me play this thing. Hey, welcome to St. Pete, Florida Real Estate. Thank you for requesting the value of your home. My name is Ryan Harper with eXp Realty. We will get your report out to you probably within 1 business hour. My brother Eric will probably get going, make an effort. You'll see an email from him, eric.hartman@exprealty.com. Now, we realize you're probably not looking to sell your house right away, but if you do decide to sell, do give us a call. Think about contacting us. We do. Okay, so the idea here is that you let them see your face, get to know you, so that when they start receiving emails, they know who you are, and you're also telling them what's going to happen with the thing that they opted in to receive. And this gives you a chance to actually show that you're trustworthy and you're going to do what you say and start building the relationship. So everything here with lead generation, with pay-per-click campaigns, you have to do it with lead generation and conversion in the back of your head, and a video like this is going to help you convert. Now, if you don't want to do something like this, you can just do the text. Just have a page that says thank you. It could be your contact page on your site, or just create a page on your main website. Just say thank you, go check your email for the resource. And then finally, if you want to, you could just direct link to whatever it is and not do this step. But I highly recommend you do it. Now, getting this done, you can do this with a webcam, record, upload to YouTube. I'm not going to show you that right here. I'm going to assume that, because my 5-year-old son knows how to do this stuff, that you're at least able to Google it and YouTube it and figure out how to record a video yourself and get it on YouTube. And I could have also, instead of embedded in my website, of course, linked directly to YouTube. So that's the first thing. Set up your thank you link. I'm going to grab my link to where the video is right here for creation of my campaign. So it's stpeteflowersite.com/your report request. You guys can check that out if you want. And I'm going to bring up my notepad. And I'm just going to save that link over here, right, for creation of my campaign. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm now going to go into Facebook. Okay, I'm in my ad dashboard. Here we go. And I'm going to click Create Ad. Okay. And then I'm going to use the collect leads for your business objective. Again, this could change. They use different language. Drives me crazy, but Facebook will change the language. But it's something like lead generation or collect leads for your business. Click on that. And then my campaign name will be whatever I want. So in this example, let's do, just to keep it simple, let's just do the free report that shows the value of your house to generate seller leads. I do believe that it is more efficient to do buyer side offers in order to generate seller leads to homeowners. But I'm just going to, for the sake of this demo, we're going to make a direct get the value of your home offer. All right, so free report about value of home. Continue. And by the way, in the webinars, recorded webinars section of the Facebook Ads Mastermind here, you should be able to find an in-depth webinar about making those types of buyer side offers to get listings. All right, so next thing I'm going to do is choose the page that I'm going to advertise off of. So I have a generic page for this offer. What's my home value? Or what's my house worth today? I'm going to use that. I made a page just for this offer. Okay, you can just use your regular fan page. Remember, if you use a branded page to you, conversions will be lower, because people will think that a realtor is going to stalk them subconsciously. So I like to use a generic page name like St. Pete, Florida Real Estate. What's my house worth today? Next thing I'm going to do is pick my location. I can get very specific. I'll pick a specific zip code. And I'm going to choose everyone who lives in this location right here. Okay? Next thing I'm going to do is scroll down, and I'm going to run my ad to homeowners, so I can choose in detailed targeting people who own homes. And I can even get a little fancy, and I can narrow audience and say length of residence. If you type length of residence, I can only show this to say people who've been in their house 3 to 5 years. So I'm coming up close on the itch cycle where people typically move. I don't know what it is in this area. It's probably about 6 or 7 years, I imagine, on average. So 3 to 5 years. Okay, we're not getting to this is the basic Facebook stuff. We're not at the lead ad part yet. Set my daily budget. We'll go ahead and leave that at 20. Continue. And now we're going to need to put an image in. Right, so you upload an image related to your offer. This one's fine. It's kind of a woman thinking about a house, kind of popped up naturally with this page. And then it'll say free property value report. Okay, don't use this copy, guys. I'm doing it kind of off the top of my head, and it's not tested. I'd rather see you do stuff that I know works and is tested, so I'm ad-libbing here. But get a free 20+ page report that shows the current value of your 33713 homeowner. Okay. Click to request the report. Now, okay, so that's the basics of running the ad right there. Okay. Now's where it's going to get fun, and we're going to do the lead form right here. So you're going to go down to lead form. It's going to show all your old ones. And I'm going to click to do a new form, and then it's going to ask me to do this little content thing that pops up. And it's pretty, you're going to want to keep this pretty similar to what you originally offered, and this kind of gets people moving down the path, and it does help conversions to have this. So we're going to have this little form preview, and the headline would be, get your free value report, right? Something similar. Click to receive an in-depth report that shows the value of your 33713 home. Okay, I'm getting very specific, and the button is request report. Now you'll see here where it says questions. I'm going to click on that, and it says show more options, and you'll see where I can collect that. I can go email, full name, phone number, city, street address, state, zip code. Very useful. And you see over here on the right side, you see all that's going to pre-fill as they create the ad. Next thing you're going to need is a link to your privacy policy. You're going to need a privacy policy page on your website. If you don't have one yet, Google privacy policy template, copy that and paste it on your website, and then put the link in. So I know mine off the top of my head. So, you're going to have to do this. You're going to need it for these ads, and just make sure you have a privacy page on your site. And then finally, I'm going to go down to my thank you screen, and this is the URL they're going to go to after they finish this process. And remember, I'm not bringing them directly to the report. In this case, I'm going to manually create it. If you were offering, say, a list of foreclosures or a list of land for sale, new construction, you could just directly link to those search results. But again, I strongly recommend you do a thank you video and then email them what they were requesting. So here's my link right here. Put that right there. Okay, and now I can save, and then finish. And I've created my lead ad. Now, one note about these lead ads, very annoying. You can't go back and edit the darn things. Not as I record this video. It drives me crazy. So if I wanted to come back and make changes, I would have to actually duplicate this existing form and create a new one, which is quite a hassle, as you'll see, because you'll then have to go and change up all the CRM mapping and all that stuff at Zapier. What a mess. But just a note there, in case you're wondering and you get frustrated, it's just the way it is. Facebook does not let you edit these lead forms. You're stuck with them. You have to just make a new one or duplicate an existing and edit. So I will go ahead and click place order. And then I'll show you kind of how this thing looks. And it's a good idea for you to actually preview the ad and make yourself a test lead. That'll come in handy later when you go to do the mapping at Zapier if you do that. Okay, so I missed a step. There was an option to choose sign up, learn more. You could use different language here. You'll find that as you go through the process. I kind of just skipped over it. But here's my ad. I'll click sign up. It does this little cover thing, remember? And then I click request report, and you'll see it pre-fills my info. Really cool, right? And this is, you're going to get accurate details about the person. Now, this specific offer, I want to warn you guys, these leads are not cheap, but they're very high quality. And when you do these lead ads, they can come out at around $2 or $3 a piece. But if you're asking for a lot of fields like this, expect $15, $20, even $30 a lead, and you're going to have to work backwards based on, you know, your average commission side to decide if that's worth it for you. In most cases, you'll find that it's way better than paying a referral fee based on your conversion rates, and you know, you would take quality referrals all day. So $20 or $30 a lead, don't let that scare you. It could get high if you're asking for this many fields. If you're asking for only email, name, phone, it's going to be a little bit easier. Another note on asking for the phone versus email. We've tested extensively, and it seems, and I don't know why, I think it's because it's just kind of, people trust Facebook and they're just clicking. It seems that it does not affect conversion to ask for the phone number. You'll pay the same per lead if you only ask for an email as you will for asking for the phone number and the email. So that's a good thing to know. Anyway, I'll go ahead and click submit. That'll submit my lead. I'm a test here, remember? And then when you click view website, assuming I copied and pasted it right, you'll see they go to the thank you video and they start to get to know me, and then they're going to go check their email for the thing that was requested. And that's the next thing I want to show you, is how to do that bridge so that email is sent out. Okay, so let's hop over now to the tool we're going to use to do that. The tool is Zapier.com. Now you can get a free Zapier.com account, but in order to bridge Facebook lead ads, you are going to need to pay for the $15 a month, or it might be $20 a month basic plan. And I know some people, you know, balk and go, oh no, another bill. Just look at it this way. If you're already, you know, consuming this course and you're running Facebook ads, you're going to want to make sure that you convert the leads you're generating and that you're getting a return on your investment for the ad spend you're making, right? So just think of this as sunk costs as part of running campaigns, and the $15 or $20 is a drop in the bucket. You have to have that attitude about it. So you are going to need the basic plan there, but Zapier is well worth that money. There's so many cool things you can do here, and it's going to be especially important if you use this feature a lot, Facebook lead ads, to be able to bridge into your CRM, and most CRMs are integrating with Zapier these days. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a Zap. Okay, I'm going to click Make a Zap. And the first thing it's going to ask me to do is pick the trigger app, and that's going to be Facebook lead ads. If you don't see Facebook lead ads here, you can just type it in, Facebook lead ads, right there. Okay. Now, they only have one option. When a new lead comes in, trigger, I'll click Save and Continue. And it's going to ask me which account. Now, if you're logged into Facebook, you're simply going to click Connect a New Account. It's going to connect the new account for you, and then you'll see the name of it. You can edit the name, you know, if you're managing multiple accounts, and just have it right here. Okay, so I'm good with choosing the one I already had for Retargeter. I'm going to Save and Continue. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to choose the page that the lead ad form is connected to, right? In that case, in my case, it was, what's my home worth today, or something, right? What's my house worth today? Okay, and then once you do that, it's going to look for the forms, and it's going to be the latest form. So that's it right there. I forgot to title it, but there it is. Now, Zapier now knows that anytime a lead comes through this form, they're going to kind of grab the data and they're going to do something with it. Now, let's just go ahead and click connect and continue to make sure it's working. And you'll see what's going to happen is it's looking for the lead, and since I tested it, that's why it's a good idea to test it, it's going to be able to grab me. If I view the lead right here, see, it'll have all my info in there from the test. And now we know it's working. Okay, great, that part's done. Now the action here, or multiple actions, you can do one action, and you'll see this plus sign, you can do multiple. There's a reason why you might want to do that. You might want to push your leads, you might want to send an email through Gmail, for example, thanking them and delivering the resource. And then you might also want to have it injected into your CRM, the lead as well. Now, if your CRM can send an email reply right away with the resource, then you won't need to do the Gmail thing I'm going to show you right now. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to go to Gmail, and I want to say send email, save and continue. And the same thing is going to happen. It's going to ask me if I want to connect a Gmail account. If I'm logged into Gmail, it'll do a little connection thing. It'll take a second, it'll authorize, and I'll be done. Now I know that I just authorized my personal Gmail, so I'm good to go there. I'll click save and continue. And I can start to do the fun stuff. Now, 2, who's this going to go to? Watch closely now. If you're zoning out, watch. Don't get distracted, all right? Don't be hanging out on Facebook. Ready? This is important. 2, you're going to go over here to the right and see the plus? Now click on that, and it's going to be to that email. It's just going to pop it in like that. CC, if you want to CC your leads to an assistant or a lender, you know, if you're a mortgage guy or you're working with a mortgage guy, maybe you want to CC this notification, you can do that. You can also have sent, you can send yourself the same email you're sending your lead. You can also use this feature to send yourself lead notifications. Facebook does not notify you when a lead comes in. They only show it kind of in the dashboard, and I'll show you in a minute where to go find your leads. But you can notify yourself or CC other people. The reply to, all right, I'll just use, that's going to be you. The from, right? The subject, your property value report. Guys, you're gonna use your own head here and make all this stuff relevant to what you're doing, right? I'm showing you the broad strokes of how to do it. Body, hi, thanks for requesting property report. I'll get that over. In the meantime, just curious, how long, or how about this? On a scale from 1 to 10, what condition would you say the property is in? First name, Ryan. You see what I just did there? This is just a technique you should be using in all campaigns, whether on Facebook or not, for every new lead. Instead of vomiting all over them with a big corporate email, this is a quick, friendly, hi, thanks for what you did. I'm going to give it to you, or here's the link to it. In this case, I don't have a link. And then ask an open-ended question and see if you can't get them to reply and start talking to you, because this is all about getting into conversations with people who might buy or sell real estate from you someday. So open-ended questions like this are a really good idea. Okay, so that's my body. I can label this in my Gmail to find it later if I want. And that's about it. So this is the email that goes out to the lead right here. Now, if I wanted to send a separate lead notify, I could do the same thing again and just say, hey, you have a new lead, and here is their name, and I can grab all the fields from Facebook the same way. Okay. I can also create an action that injects this into my CRM. So I have conversion, right? I could tie this with conversion, for example, and I can say, hey, right, pop this into my conversion. And this will work with most modern real estate CRMs. If your CRM is not doing a Zapier integration right now, they're probably lagging a little bit behind. Maybe they're taking too much of that VC money, if you know what I mean. Just kidding. But if they're lagging behind, there are other ways, or you can just not inject with your CRM and then manually input it later. But if you have something good like conversion, you'll be able to zap your leads in, and then here you're just going to map over the fields, right? I'll pick from Facebook, and I'll say I want the email address from that field. Phone number from Facebook, I want the phone number that it sent me, right? You're just going through and mapping this all over. Pretty simple stuff. You go through the whole process. You use the fields that your CRM make available. And now you know that whenever somebody replies to that ad, they're going to be injected into your CRM. You're using Gmail to send that conversational autoresponder, and you get a nice, tight little lead capture funnel going here that should get you into conversations that set you up for long-term follow-up. Okay, one last thing I want to show you before we get off of this topic, now that we have Zapier set up. Just want to show you where you can go and download all of the leads you're getting, and that's pretty simple to do. There's a couple of spots you can do it within the dashboard from the ad itself, and I always forget where to do that, but I think the simplest way is to just go to your fan page, like I'm doing right here on the screen. I'm going to go straight to my fan page. I'm going to click on Publishing Tools right here. Okay, it's lagging here a second. There we go. And then I'm going to go down the Forms library right here on the left side. Okay, and I can just go ahead and download all my leads. So this is a new test account. I've been running a lot, but I don't have many. And so here's one that I got 6 leads from, right? I click download. I can download by date range, download all leads. So if you don't have Zapier integration for your CRM, you can always do this every couple of days and just upload them in, right? You can download a nice CSV file, and then you should be able to upload in. And that's it, guys. That's how you build a lead ad funnel with Facebook. It's powerful stuff, but as you can see, it's a little more involved in the setup phase. But once you get one of these campaigns running, you can do very, very well in terms of cost per lead. And of course, the big underlying reason why you want to do this is you're going to get that juicy, high-quality contact info directly from Facebook. Accurate phone numbers, man. There's nothing better than that. And along those lines, before I go, I will mention there's some interesting integrations on the cell phone response front with Zapier, where you could have a text go out from an application like Twilio.com. So if you want to send an auto text, if your CRM doesn't do that, you could also send an SMS to that lead there. So really cool stuff. All right, thanks for watching this lengthy video about how to do Facebook lead generation ads. I hope you watch this a few times and really implement this stuff. It can be very powerful for your business.